The kids took out handfuls of rice, but the girl held a book instead. Just then, everyone suddenly covered their ears, but the girl, who seemed to be from the city, remained unfazed. In the next moment, an explosive sound rang out in front of them, followed by the delicious aroma of freshly popped popcorn. The classmates excitedly rushed forward to grab some, while only Izuko stood frozen, scared. As they sat by the road, sharing the popcorn, Shinko suddenly noticed two boys walking toward the fields. Quietly, she motioned for Izuko to follow, and they discreetly trailed behind them. To their amazement, they discovered the boys were building a dam, and all they had to do was remove a wooden board to let the water flood out. Intrigued, the two girls eagerly joined in. They worked together to build an even bigger dam, heading out in search of materials. But then a senior boy showed up, and everyone hesitated, feeling a bit intimidated. However, Shinko, gathering her courage, approached him and unexpectedly, he agreed to help. Soon, they were all working together to expand the dam. Just then, a little goldfish swam by, and everyone was stunned by the sight. The next day, Shinko came with some bread, but to her surprise, her classmates on the other side of the pond were also feeding the goldfish. After some discussion, they decided to name it Hizuru, Sun Crane. From that day on, the kids took turns watching over it, decorating the pond like a garden, eagerly anticipating the fish's growth. However, tragedy struck. One day, the kids stood in silence by the pond, while Izuko stood in the middle, visibly distressed. It turned out that Izuko had put perfume in the pond, but for some unknown reason, the cap had been left off. Shinko's little sister, unable to believe the goldfish was dead, poked it with a stick, but it didn't move. The kids didn't blame Izuko. Instead, they suggested holding a funeral for the goldfish. They held a simple ceremony at the village church, and a boy told everyone that if they prayed with sincerity, the fish would come back to life. But Izuko quietly walked away, knowing that the fish wouldn't come back, just like her mother had passed away, never to be seen again.